What is up, guys? Bob here. Welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be doing a tutorial on how to code Bukkit plugins, and this is going to hopefully be a series in this future. Yeah, so in my opinion, build tool or Bukkit is the best way to learn Java, and it's also it's just really fun to do, and you can create whatever for your own server, and also troll your friends like the Nate Gamerstorm prank I did. Also, I have not forgotten about CVC tutorial or CVC guides. Those take a lot of time to make, like a lot of time. So the first thing you'll need to do is get build tools, which basically gives you Bukkit, Spigot, Craft Bucket. I have it right here, build tools, or wrong one. Build tools. There, it gives you all this. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to install this. What the crap did it just say? So first thing you need to do is get the build tools jar from right here on this website, spigot.mc.org/wiki/build tools. Pretty easy to do. Yeah. And now, basically what you want to do, you want to run it from the git bash. You have to have git for this, but basically what you do is you have to install git, which is a program. Just Google it, it's the first thing that comes up, and you want to do git bash here in the directory, and then there's this fancy line of code from Bukkit, that java jar build tools.jar. Copy and paste that, or just type it. Just copy and paste is working. Alright, java jar build tools.jar, and then for whatever version you want of Minecraft of the jar, you do. I'm gonna use 1.8.8 for this tutorial. Note that there's no 1.8.9. That's just a thing. And this will take about 5 minutes to deassemble. This is literally everything you need to code Minecraft stuff. It's huge. Okay, not counting Forge, but that's mods, and those are way. I don't know. I think they're harder, and I don't do them because I don't particularly enjoy doing mods. But basically, it will start making a bunch of stuff. And while this is doing it, because I already have it installed, and it will just install it. It doesn't really matter. I have it right here. I just did that as an example. And then you want to go to spigot-server target, spigot-server target, and then you get spigot-1.8.8 release 0.1 snapshot.jar, and then copy that, and then go to wherever you want your to wherever you want your server to be. And now for here, just basically what you do then is go to a directory, and it won't have all the stuff in it. I've already set it up because I don't feel like setting it up in the tutorial because that takes a lot of time. Basically, make a .bat file. I like to call it server.bat because this is how you're going to run your server. And then you want to do this command, echo off, and then in quotations, the directory to your java.exe of your Java runtime environment. For the easiest way to find this is just go to program files 86 and C, and then just look for Java, and then go to there's Java Developer Kit and Java Runtime Environment. Go to Runtime Environment, bin java.exe. Also note that you will need Java Developer Kit for this, but I kind of assume that considering we're developing Java. And now, that is your directory, and then we go into this server.bat, we're editing stuff.++, and then these arguments this is max memory, so this is in megabytes. There's 1024 megabytes in a gigabyte. Just so this is the max memory, minimum memory, the size, and yeah, this, and basically the jar, and then you copy and paste your jar from that spigot server target I showed you earlier. Copy and paste that into this directory with your server.bat, and then this is the jar, and then this is the name, and then pause. So that is how you do it, and then what you do is you double click on it, and it will just have the jar and the server.bat, so it will only have these two files. Then it will create an eola.txt, which will start as false, and then you have to, then it will close the bat, and then you have to select it to true. Don't save, and then, oops, and then you run the server.bat again, and it will set up your full server. And yeah, this is going to, like, it will take a tiny bit to boot up, and I already have all my plugins and stuff on it, but this is, it's taking a while to set up. I'm not sure why. It's taking quite a while to set up. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Alright, now you need a program called an IDE, which basically all that it does is it's where you code stuff. I'm going to use Eclipse Neon. The two best, in my opinion, are Eclipse and IntelliJ. I would highly recommend Eclipse, but basically, now you want to select your workspace to wherever you want. This is just where your files are going to be. And then it opens, and it'll take a tiny bit to load. And okay, as soon as it loads, it will take a while to load your first or second time in that workspace. Exit out this welcome tab, and I already have a tutorial thing here because of previous time. For this, you want to go new. Actually, I'll just delete this now. There's no point. Delete. Yeah. Deleting resources, taking a while. Alright. Okay, I don't care about that. Alright, now what you want to do is go here and then do new project, Maven project, and then just hit create a simple project and use default workspace. And then you have to enter your group ID, and this is basically just like the ID of your program. And usually the standard naming is your website, but if you do not have a website, do me.your developer name dot the name of thing. And if you have a company that you're developing it for, you would do their website, so like .com, so it would be com.google. Whatever, something like that. But for now, we're going to just go me.notoh.tutorial. Artifact ID is the last word on that thing. Name is usually just whatever you want, SDF, and then that description for some reason for me is always bugged. I'm never sure why. It just is. Oh, crap. Alright, I have to actually delete that from the disk. Delete, and yeah, okay, there, finish. I haven't deleted that from the disk yet. Alright, now we go to our pom.xml, hit the pom.xml thing. This is your name. And then this pom.xml, there's a bunch of stuff you need to say, but because it takes a while to explain, I have created this fancy paste bin of an example of how to do it. Now, I'm going to copy and paste the bottom part, because I only need the build info, because it already enters you. That's weird. Okay, your bucket here. So my bucket is 1.8.0.r0.1-snapshot. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let me just check that real quick. Just build server directory, dvset remake, .xml. Let me just check that. Yes, that is correct. This is just something else I'm making personally, so. Wait, I just totally forgot that. That's a fail. Alright, yeah. Alright, so here you're going to do also the same thing as 1.8.8-r0.1-snapshot, and then it's going to finish this dependency. If you need another dependency, like for example, if you're using like, I don't know, essentials in something, you can add a repository, like I did that, just because. And then Java version, if you have Java 7, use Java 1.7. If you have Java 8, use 1.8. Java 8 is way better in my opinion, but that is the thing. Alright, now save this, and it's going to give me an error, and basically it's gonna give you an error every time. And then there's a really easy quick fix. You just go update project configuration, and it will fix both of those. Now you have your pom.xml. This is basically how it reads your project. It will read your Java and your bucket and stuff. And now you're going to go into tutorial, new, or source main Java, new package, and then this is going to be where you hold most of your code, and it's going to be the same format as your group ID, so me.notoh.tutorial, and then .main, because you're going to have multiple packages when we do more advanced plugins. Now we go into the class part, and there is a really yeah, now we go into the class part and just go right. Oops, I didn't actually say how to do that. New class. This is a Java file. Name. I'm just gonna say tutorial.java. You don't have to say the .java part. And now this is gonna be a basic Java file that it creates for you. You want then to have this extend Java plugin, which basically allows Bukkit to actually read it, and it will give you an error. But then you want to import Java plugin, and it will import the Bukkit stuff Java plugin. And also, just saying, if you don't understand Java yet, just watch what I'm doing, and eventually stuff does make sense. Like, you realize how to do stuff. So now we want to create something called a method, and go public void on enable, and then create a curly brace here, and then it will create, and then enter, and then it will auto create another curly brace. Basically, what this does is but this is a provided method by Bukkit. Bukkit actually have made a method on enable, so we don't have to define how it works and don't have to call it. But basically, on enable, now we can say some stuff, and so now we can do get logger and then two brackets dot info. Oops, accidentally hit enter, and then inside quotations, this is what your server says when it has a file boot up from it. So when the plugin boots up. So let's just say, hi, my name is Bob, and the server will get the logger info of hi, my name is Bob. And now we're going to do another, and then we're going to do another method called public void on disable. If you don't know what that means, I doubt you can read. But then get logger dot info, and then tutorial. And so this is basically a really simple plugin. It basically just reads this, but we're also going to add a couple of commands, because commands are really easy to do, and I feel they're good for teaching. So now we want to create another method, public boolean on command, which is another Bukkit provided command, or another Bukkit provided method, and we want to define this as command sender command cmd string command label and string array arguments or args. Now we want to import command sender and command because those are Bukkit defined terms, and then it will say I don't have a return statement. That's not a big deal for now. And then we do an if statement. If cmd.getName.equals ignore case. Let's say the command is hi. And then we define and then we I should explain what I'm doing. And then basically what we want to do is then basically declare player as a, we want to declare PLA or as a player who's the one sending the command. And now we can just do player every time when we mean the player. So it makes it short as well as allows for some variable things. Now we can send them the message if they type in the command hi. If they type in the command hi, and then we can send the message chat color.green, and that is stupid. Okay, and then you want to import chat color from Bukkit, not Bungee. There's a difference, and I prefer, and Bukkit's just better for this case. Chat color.green, then plus, and then whatever you want to say. So let's say hi, hello. Now it will send this message, and now it's saying we don't have a return statement. At the end of this, you just want to say return true, and just returns everything as and basically just returns everything as true. Now we want to do another command, so we basically, outside of the brackets of the if statement, we do another if statement, if command.getName.equals ignore case, and then you suck at coding. I don't know, and then we define, and then we can cut and paste this player equals player sender outside of this, so we don't have to define it multiple times. And then and then we can send the message chat color dot red plus you. See, so now when they do the command, they will get that message. Now we're gonna save this, and this is a really basic plugin. This only has one file. Usually you have way more than one file, but yeah, now we have to create something called a plugin.yml, which basically declares our plugin as a plugin. And then basically what we want to do is create a new file named plugin.yml, and it will open that in Notepad if you have it set up. Yeah, so now we have plugin.yml, and it will open it whenever as Notepad. You can use Notepad or the Eclipse editor, it's the same thing. It really does not matter. And this is basically how Bukkit recognizes your thing as a plugin. And so here's how you create name of your plugin, so this is going to be tutorial, the main file of your plugin, and this is going to be me.notoh.tutorial.main.tutorial, notoh.tutorial.main.tutorial, and I'm pretty sure that's case sensitive. I'm not entirely sure about that, but now we're going to do version, and we're going to say 1.0.0. What else do we need to add? I have this, the plugin.yml for me is impossible to remember, so I always have this example here for me. And then author, and then description, tutorial, and then author, and then author, they call me Notoh, and then you can do website, all this stuff. That's the only real stuff that you need. And then if you have any commands, you have to do commands, and then note that you cannot do tab. You have to do this with spaces. Commands, and then we can do and then we just look at our commands and clips, go back to it there. Commands, and then hi, and then what is the description of this command and the usage of this command. Description, hi, usage slash command, and what else do we need? Plugin YML, yeah, aliases, and that's basically it. So also, if you want to have other names for the command, like the player can enter anything, any of these lists, to type in the command, this is what you can do. Aliases, hello, hi. So now this is basically and now we are going to go back to this, and then we're going to copy and paste this because I hate doing the spaces on all that stuff. And then this is basically hi. This is the description of hi, usage, and aliases. Now we're going to make, what was that command? You suck at coding? Yeah, okay. Aliases, you suck. Okay. And so now we have two commands, and this basically allows Bukkit to register our things as commands. Now we're going to save this, close this, and this plugin.yml, yeah, it's saved, I was just checking. And now we have a really, really basic plugin. So now we're going to export this jar file, and then go to tutorial, and click on this, and yeah. And now you want to choose where to go to. Add directory entries, and just always do that. You can compress if you want to. You can do a bunch of stuff if you want. You can do a bunch of packaging if you want to. That really doesn't matter. Just hit finish. And if you have a file name, that will ask you to overwrite it. And now you have to move that into tutorial plugins. And basically, this is where my project file is, but tutorial plugins, and because I saved it there, it's already there, but you get tutorial.jar, move it into your plugins, and now run your server.bat. It's going to start running this server, and it will take a couple of seconds to load. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load the spawn, I think. Alright, and now, what happened? And so now we see our git logger. We said, hi, my name is Bob, and it said that on the thing. And now, if you want to go onto your server, go onto localhost, and then go and just direct connect onto localhost. And then here, I'm on my server. And now we can do commands. If we do /help, it will recognize our commands under tutorial. And so if we do /you suck more. See, like, or /hi, hello. Basically, that's how you do that's a really basic plugin. And so that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I can do this really soon in the future. And until next time, see ya.